Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of 60 Formula. Hope you're doing well today. It's Friday, you know what that means? It's that TGIF, and he was like, oh thank goodness it's Friday, baby. It's finally the weekend, daddy, yo. I've been waiting for it all week. I know, buddy, I can't wait too. The weekend is tomorrow and we're gonna party it up. Party it up, doggo style. He's like, heck yeah, broseph. There you go, good boy. Are you excited? Yeah, you excited for today's episode? Can I get a paw? Oh yeah, that's a high five right there. Lay down. Stand. Good girl, that's a good girl. In today's episode, we're gonna be talking about potty training. A whole bunch of people are coming to the channel and saying, hey, I got questions about potty training my Siberian Husky. It doesn't matter how many times I take him outside, it seems like they just wanna pee in my house. What's the dealio, Emilio? Well, there's a whole bunch of tips and tricks that you guys should be aware of. A whole bunch of steps that you can take to make sure that you expedite that potty training process and get your puppo to be a master at pooping and peeing outdoors. Good boy. Yeah, so today we're gonna teach everybody out there to be potty masters. There's just things out there that people don't tell you when it comes to potty training. So buckle your seatbelt and get ready, because we're about to go over every single one of those cool little hidden secrets that's gonna help you potty train your doggo to perfection. Are you ready, lady? Are you ready? So come with us, will you, on another episode of 60 Formula, where we find out how to potty train an itty-bitty Siberian Huskaroni pizza. I said good boy. Alright, so the first thing that you guys need to understand when it comes to potty training any dog, especially a Siberian Huskaroni pizza, is that when they're young, it's going to take a lot of time and patience on your part to potty train them. Siberian Husky puppies, when they're really young, like I'm talking just 2 months to like 3.5 to 4 months old, they're going to have to go to the bathroom every couple of hours, which means that if you aren't on the clock, if you aren't on the ball about this all the time, they're probably gonna make an accident often. And you're probably gonna be like, what's wrong with my pup? Why do they keep going to the bathroom in my house? Is something wrong with my dog? Siberian Huskies are infamous for having potty training issues. So there's a couple things that you need to keep in mind, and these things are going to help you out tremendously when it comes to making sure that your pup is potty trained 100%. Look at him, he's like, what kind of accent is that, bro? All right, so now that you know that puppies, especially Husky puppies, have to go to the bathroom all the time and commonly make mistakes, what can you do to avert those mistakes and make sure that they don't happen on a regular basis? You're a yawning fool. Look at that pink nose. Your nose is turning colors. She's like, I'm getting my summer colors on, baby. She's like, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. All right, so the number one step that you can take is do not get pee pads. Don't get those pads that you stick in the corner and you like sit right there and then you teach your pup to go to the bathroom on them. Those are bad news. They teach your dog to go to the bathroom indoors, and that's not something that you want. You always want to teach good behavior, and good behavior means, yo bro, potty out there. So just make sure that you're never getting pee pads for your pup, and that will prevent them from learning bad behaviors like making potty in the house. Remember this. Puppies, they need to go to the bathroom every 2 hours or so, especially when they're super duper young. You have to be on top of it. You also have to make sure that you're taking them out every single time they are done eating and every single time they wake up from a naparoni. So I know, you're gonna be taking them out a whole bunch. It seems pretty crazy, right? Because you have to take them out so often, this means that you should be sticking to a pretty strict schedule. And by sticking to a strict schedule, always taking them out at the same times, they're going to get used to knowing exactly how to potty outside. Now, every time they do potty outside, you gotta make sure you freak out. You gotta do the happy dance. You gotta be like,
oh my goodness, my dog just went to potty outside. Oh my goodness, my dog just went potty outside.
You gotta literally party your booty off and let your pup know that that's the happiest you've ever been in your life because they just did a number 2 outdo. I mean outdoors, that's what I meant. I know, I messed it up. There you go. So now that you know to stick to a schedule, you're definitely gonna be well on your way to having a potty trained pup. Now when you take your pup outside, you don't have to put a harness on them every time. All you gotta do is get a leash and a collar just like this. I like to keep the leash and the collar connected, and then you just put it on them and let them go outside for their little itty bitty walk. Going potty doesn't always require a harness. So if you're wondering, hey, if I want to take my pup out to go potty, do I always have to slip that huge harness on? Not required in my opinion. If you're going for a walk, you're going to the store, maybe you're going out in public and you want to look fly, then you probably want to wear the harness. But if you're just going out for a little itty bitty number 1 and number 2, I would just stick having a leash and a collar just like this. Today's episode is sponsored by Keshi Anti-Bark Collars. When it comes to teaching Siberian Huskies how to stop barking, safe anti-bark collars are one of the best ways to teach your Husky how to do it. Keshi Anti-Bark Collars are utilitarian in style, featuring a nice simple design with one simple button, one knob with up to 5 settings, and comes with everything you see here. We always choose anti-bark collars on this channel that are safe and feature a vibration option. So in case you don't feel comfortable using that shock option, which we totally understand, the Keshi Anti-Bark Collar comes with a vibration setting as well. Right now you can get your hands on this collar for 10% off by using the coupon code found down below in the description. Alright, so we're outside right now. Basically, this is where I take Gila to go potty. And this is one thing I want to stress that's super important, is you gotta take your dog to the same location every single time you go pods. You don't wanna take them to a different place when you're potty training. And I'm talking exactly the exact location. A lot of people make the mistake of taking their dog and bringing them to different spots when they're potty training. Don't make that mistake. They're gonna understand as soon as they hit that spot, they're gonna smell their old peas, their old poos are gonna be like, oh dude, I've been here before. I know exactly what to do. Remember, dogs work mostly off of scent. It's how they know who you are most of the time, and it's how they know where to go potty. So every single time, bring your pepperoni pizza to the exact same spot. Look at her, she's like, all right, I'm ready to go inside. And look at Britney Spears, he's like, tails a wagging. Another good tip to remember is that if you're trying to figure out when your dog has to go potty, look for the signs. The most common sign is your dog sniffing around your house. If you ever see your puppy sniffing at corners or just sniffing around like they are looking for food when there is none, this is probably a good indicator that they're about to go potty. Quickly scoop them up, put them on a leash, and take them outside. Reading the signs of when a puppy has to go potty is a very critical exercise in helping puppies get potty trained. And finally, a lot of people ask me, hey dude, how come you don't take both of your pepperoni pizzas out on walks at the same time? How come they both go separately to do their potty? When training your Siberian Huskies, it's super duper essential that you train them separately. Don't try and train 2 dogs at once. This is going to be very hard, and it's probably going to take you a lot longer to get your dogs trained if you go with this strategy. If you go with things one at a time, each dog at a time, at a slower pace, you're gonna get better results. I absolutely guarantee it. Keep practicing and keep it up. For everyone out there who's having potty training issues, we're telling you it's not going to last forever. Follow all these tips in this video, and just in a couple weeks to 1 month, your doggo should show you some amazing results. We promise. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments below. We want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us all the time. If you guys had fun today, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Huskaroni pizza videos. It helps us out so much. You said you're good girl. You good girl. She's like, I had a long day, Daddy-o. I had a long day. And we'll see you next time with another episode of Guess What? Yep, you guessed it. Whatever we make. Peace! She's like, don't boop it.